Have you ever felt a surge of anger so intense it threatened to erupt within you like a volcano, spewing molten rage and scorching your very core? Imagine for a moment that this very anger, burning with the fury of 1,000 suns, could be extinguished not in some distant future, but today. We live in a world that seems specifically designed to test our patience at every turn, pushing us to the absolute brink. Every news headline, every traffic jam, every inconsiderate stranger feels like another deliberate jab at our emotional equilibrium. But what if I told you there's a way out? What if the ancient wisdom of Stoicism, a philosophy honed to perfection for over 2 millennia, held the key to not just managing, but completely dissolving this anger? It sounds like a fantastical dream, doesn't it? Yet, here we stand at the precipice of a journey that has transformed countless lives. This isn't a promise of fleeting moments of calm, but a path to a profound and lasting tranquility, a state of inner peace so deep it can weather any storm life throws your way. Join me as we delve into the heart of Stoicism, its profound insights into the nature of our emotions and thoughts, offering a roadmap to a place of unwavering calmness and unwavering strength. We'll dissect the ancient wisdom, translate it into practical tools, and embark on a quest to truly let go of anger. This isn't just about managing emotions. It's about embracing a life of serenity and contentment, a life where anger loses its power and inner peace reigns supreme. If what we're exploring resonates with you, if you yearn to join a community that dares to tread a different path, the simplest favor I ask is a tap on the subscribe button. Remember, every piece of this journey is vital, because just like the wisdom of Stoicism itself, you are an exception in a world that often settles for the ordinary. You have the potential for extraordinary inner peace, and together, we'll unlock it. The hot letter. We often underestimate the power of a simple act. Take writing, for instance. On the surface, it seems straightforward, putting pen to paper and expressing yourself. But beneath this apparent simplicity lies a practice with a rich history, a wellspring of solace and strength for countless individuals. One such individual was Abraham Lincoln, a man who bore the weight of a nation on his shoulders. When frustration and anger threatened to consume him, Lincoln retreated to the quiet sanctuary of his mind. Pen in hand, he poured his tumultuous emotions onto the page, crafting letters he never intended to send. These were his hot letters, a fiery catharsis that allowed him to purge those negative feelings. He watched them vanish into thin air, leaving no trace of the storm that raged within him. So why are we starting here, with this act of raw, unfiltered expression followed by a symbolic burning? Because within this lies a profound wisdom, the art of letting go. It's a cornerstone principle of Stoicism, an ancient philosophy that emphasizes emotional resilience. The Stoics believed in the power of distinguishing between what we control and what we don't. Our reactions, our emotions, the way we choose to navigate them. These are entirely within our domain. The external world, the source of our anger, that's out of our hands. This exercise is a way to manifest that distinction. It's a symbolic gesture. Acknowledging the anger, confronting it head-on, and then choosing to release it. It's about taking a moment to delve into the depths of our being, to recognize the flames flickering beneath the surface. And then, with a conscious effort, we decide not to let them spread. By writing it all down, we deny our anger a platform, stripping it of its power. It's confined to a piece of paper, soon to be reduced to ashes. Burning the list isn't just about destruction. It's about liberation. It's a declaration of our refusal to be held hostage by our anger. It's a message to ourselves that we're ready to move forward, unburdened by the baggage of past grievances. This practice, inspired by Lincoln's wisdom, is our first step towards embracing a Stoic mindset, one that prioritizes the tranquility of our inner world over the chaos of the external. As we watch the paper turn to ash, let it serve as a powerful reminder. Our anger, too, can be reduced to ashes, leaving behind nothing but the valuable lessons it imparted. This isn't about burying our feelings or pretending they don't exist. It's about acknowledging them, learning from them, and then letting them go with grace. This is the essence of Stoicism, finding strength in serenity, power in peace, and wisdom in letting go. The mirror. Absolutely. Here's a more expansive version of the text that weaves together the ideas without subheadings. Imagine standing before a mirror, not to check your hair or clothes, but to truly see yourself while conjuring the feeling of anger. It might seem like a strange, even unsettling request, yet within this exercise lies profound wisdom, deeply rooted in Stoic philosophy. The Stoics understood the importance of self-awareness for personal growth. By observing your anger in the mirror, you're not merely looking at your reflection. You're witnessing the transformation that takes hold when you let anger control you. It's about recognizing the ugliness of anger not as a concept, but as a tangible force that contorts your features and, by extension, your self-perception. This task may unveil aspects of yourself you'd rather keep hidden. Anger has a sly way of creeping into your expressions, tightening your jaw, furrowing your brow, and igniting a fire in your eyes that can be unsettling to witness. This reflection isn't just physical, it's a window to your soul, a vivid illustration of how easily you allow external circumstances to dictate your inner state. Here's where Stoic philosophy becomes particularly illuminating. It teaches us about the absurdity of anger. Marcus Aurelius, a prominent Stoic thinker, often wrote about the fleeting nature of human life and the triviality of things that often enrage us. By gazing upon yourself in the throes of anger, you receive a stark visual of how insignificant matters can contort your entire being. This exercise sheds light on how anger can alienate you, not just from others, but from your true self. It's a moment of stark clarity where the absurdity of letting external events control your most intimate expressions becomes undeniable. Yet, within this recognition lies a sense of liberation. Understanding the power you've unwittingly granted anger empowers you to take it back. It's a step towards refusing to be manipulated by every slight or inconvenience that comes your way. This self-observation serves as a potent reminder of your ability to choose a different response, to not let anger sculpt your face into a mask of hostility and bitterness. In embracing this Stoic practice, you're doing more than just confronting your anger. You're initiating a dialogue with yourself about the person you aspire to be. Do you wish to navigate life with your features contorted by anger, or do you seek to present a face of calm, serenity, and understanding, even in the face of provocation? This is the choice Stoicism lays before you, offering not just a philosophical perspective, but a practical tool for embodying the virtues you hold dear. Find somewhere beautiful. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and philosopher, didn't look for peace in grand palaces or sprawling estates. Instead, he spoke of an inner citadel, an unshakable fortress within the mind. This mental refuge, he believed, offered the greatest sanctuary, a serene retreat accessible at any moment regardless of external circumstances. It's not about tuobai, escaping reality's harsh blows, but about finding a wellspring of peace and renewal amidst the chaos. Imagine a center of calm within the storm, a place where tranquility reigns even as the world rages around you. The beauty of this concept lies in its elegant simplicity and profound depth. To find a haven of peace and beauty, you don't need to embark on expensive getaways or even leave your doorstep. The key lies within, waiting to be discovered and nurtured. Delve into the depths of your own consciousness and cultivate a mental space where serenity and beauty hold sway. Perhaps it's a cherished memory, a moment of pure joy etched forever in your mind. It could be a visualization of a tranquil landscape, a calming image you conjure up at will. Or maybe it's a state of being, a sense of peace you associate with specific feelings. For some, this mental refuge might be a childhood memory, lying carefree in a grassy field, gazing up at a cloudless sky. Others might find solace in the imagined sound of waves crashing against a shore, or the breathtaking tranquility of a mountain peak piercing the clouds. The essence lies not in whether the place is real or imagined, but in its exclusivity. It's your sanctuary, a haven you can retreat to whenever anger threatens to engulf you. This practice of seeking your own inner haven isn't just about temporary escape. It's about fundamentally transforming your relationship with anger. By consciously choosing to retreat to your place of beauty, you're exercising your power to choose how you respond to the world. You're acknowledging that while you can't control everything that happens to you, you have complete dominion over your reactions. And in choosing to respond with peace, with a conscious retreat to beauty, you're embracing one of the core tenets of Stoicism, the immense power your mind holds in shaping your experiences. Moreover, cultivating this inner sanctuary strengthens your ability to find beauty and peace in the external world as well. As you refine your inner haven, you become more attuned to the everyday moments of beauty that surround you. The warmth of the sun on your skin, the gentle rustle of leaves in the breeze, the simple joy of a shared smile. These fleeting moments, though ephemeral, serve as constant reminders that beauty and peace are always within reach. They exist not just in the grand, sweeping vistas, but also woven into the fabric of everyday life, waiting to be appreciated by a heart open to their magic. Create a mantra. Forget catchy distractions. We seek anchors for our thoughts, reminders of Stoic principles, a conscious choice for patience, understanding, and tranquility amidst the storms of anger. A mantra isn't mere words. It's the embodiment of our ideals, a beacon pulling us back to Stoic calm when the world throws us off balance. This practice is rooted in the Stoic belief of controlling our perception and reaction to external events. Just as Marcus Aurelius had his meditations, Seneca his letters, and Epictetus his discourses, we too can have our mantra, a personal declaration of Stoic commitment. Crafting your mantra is deeply personal. Reflect on your core values, the person you want to be, a phrase that nudges you to see the bigger picture, to remember impermanence, or to recognize your inner strength. Maybe it reminds you to embrace challenges or find serenity in them. The key is profound resonance, encapsulating the essence of your Stoicism. When faced with situations that test your patience or ignite anger, your mantra acts as a mental pause button, a momentary break from immediate reactions, allowing for a considered response. It's a tool to break the cycle of automatic emotions and align your actions with your philosophy. Repetition reinforces your capacity for reason, compassion, and tranquility. This mantra creation and use is a daily Stoic reinforcement. It integrates Stoicism into the very fabric of your being, transforming it from mere study into a lived experience shaping every interaction. Over time, your mantra becomes more than an anger management tool. It's a constant companion, a source of strength and clarity in life's complexities. As you embark on crafting your mantra, approach it with reverence. Choose words that resonate deeply, reflecting your aspirations and commitment to the Stoic path. Use it not just as a shield against anger, but as a guiding light towards wisdom, virtue, and a profound understanding of yourself and the world around you. People watching. At first glance, people watching might seem like a passive pastime, even mundane. But beneath this simple act lies a powerful Stoic lesson, one that can fundamentally reshape how we perceive the world and our place within it. This isn't mere observation. It's about actively learning from the world around us, cultivating a deeper sense of empathy and understanding. In the daily whirlwind, we easily get caught up in our own narratives, viewing our challenges as insurmountable obstacles. Our problems feel all-consuming, clouding judgment and inflating our sense of importance. Here's where the wisdom of Stoicism, particularly people watching, offers clarity and perspective. The Stoics, with their keen understanding of human nature, valued stepping back and observing the world from a broader viewpoint. Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius spoke of viewing life from above, considering the vast tapestry of human existence and our fleeting role within it. When we observe others, we do more than watch them go about their day. We engage in perspective-taking, both humbling and enlightening. We witness the myriad ways life unfolds, small joys, struggles, connections, and frustrations. We see the common thread of the human experience: love, loss, ambition, and disappointment playing out in countless variations across the faces and actions we observe. This active observation serves as a powerful reminder that, in the grand scheme of things, our problems are often not as monumental as they seem. It helps us recognize that just as we navigate life's complexities, so too does everyone around us. This realization fosters empathy, a recognition of our shared humanity, and diminishes the self-centered perspective that can lead to frustration and anger. Furthermore, people-watching as a Stoic practice encourages us to reflect on our own reactions to the world by observing how others respond to their circumstances. We can gain insights into our own patterns of behavior, seeing the futility of anger and frustration, how these emotions often escalate situations rather than resolve them. We're reminded of Stoic ideals of equanimity and acceptance, of responding to life's challenges with grace and composure. As we engage in this practice, let's do so with curiosity and openness. Let's observe not to judge but to understand, not to criticize but to learn. Let this time of people-watching be a mirror reflecting back to us the shared struggles and joys of being human, a reminder of the transient nature of our frustrations, and an invitation to respond to the world with empathy, patience, and understanding. Creative practice. The Stoics, with their emphasis on virtue and living a meaningful life, understood the importance of activities that enrich the soul and expand the mind. While they might not have explicitly recommended picking up a paintbrush or strumming a guitar, the essence of their teachings resonates with the need for creative expression. Their philosophy encourages us to find healthy channels for our emotions, to direct our energy towards endeavors that not only bring us joy, but also foster a sense of accomplishment and inner peace. Engaging in a creative outlet is more than just a distraction from life's frustrations and anger. It offers a unique space for free expression, a sanctuary without judgment or constraint. Creativity becomes a dialogue between our deepest feelings and the external world, a dialogue that can be incredibly therapeutic and enlightening. Whether we choose writing, painting, music, dance, or any other form of artistic expression, we are given the opportunity to explore our emotions, to understand them on a deeper level, and to transform them into something tangible and often beautiful. This transformation is where the true magic lies. By channeling our emotions into creative endeavors, we're not merely diverting attention away from anger. We're actively engaged in a process of alchemy, turning the lead of our frustrations into the gold of artistic expression. This process is deeply cathartic, allowing us to release pent-up emotions in a way that is constructive and enriching. Moreover, the act of creation itself, of bringing a new idea or piece of art into existence, instills a sense of pride and accomplishment that counteracts the feelings of helplessness or agitation that often accompany anger. Beyond the personal benefits, engaging in a creative practice can enhance our well-being and happiness on multiple levels. Creativity stimulates the brain, encouraging us to think in new and innovative ways. It connects us with a sense of flow, that deeply immersive state where time seems to stand still and we're completely absorbed in the task at hand. This state of flow is not only incredibly satisfying, but also contributes to our overall mental and emotional health. Furthermore, creativity fosters a sense of connection, both to our own inner worlds and to the broader community of creators and appreciators. Sharing our creative work, whether it's a piece of writing, a painting, or a musical composition, opens the door to meaningful interactions and connections with others. It reminds us that we are not alone in our experiences, that our emotions in all their complexity are part of the shared human experience. Through the act of creation, we not only enrich ourselves, but also contribute to a tapestry of human expression that connects us all. Active pause. In the face of life's daily challenges, our emotions can often run amok, particularly anger. It surges like a tempestuous sea, threatening to engulf us and cloud our judgment. But amidst this emotional turmoil, Stoicism offers a powerful tool, the active pause. This seemingly simple technique is far more profound than it appears. It's a deliberate space we create between the stimulus and our response. a momentary halt, a chance to breathe, and a conscious decision on how to react to the world around us. This practice is deeply rooted in Stoic philosophy, emphasizing the importance of self-control and the freedom that comes from not being a slave to our immediate reactions. The active pause isn't about inaction or passivity. It's a dynamic engagement with our inner world. It's about recognizing the simmering pot of emotions about to boil over and consciously choosing to step back. This pause is an act of empowerment, a declaration that we are not at the mercy of our first impulses. Instead, we claim the time and space to reflect on our values and choose a response that aligns with them. Imagine anger threatening to take the reins. The active pause acts as a cooling balm, reminding us that we have the power to choose a different path, one paved with reason, compassion, and understanding. By inserting this pause, we open doors for more constructive interactions. We give ourselves the chance to consider the bigger picture, empathize with others, and respond in a way that builds bridges instead of burning them. This practice also embodies the Stoic teaching that it's not external events that disturb us, but our judgments about them. When we pause, we're given the opportunity to examine these judgments, question their validity, and adjust our perspective. This shift can transform how we experience the world, turning situations that might have sparked anger into opportunities for growth and learning. But how do we cultivate this practice in our daily lives? It starts with mindfulness, becoming aware of our emotional state and the triggers that ignite anger. This awareness allows us to recognize the early warning signs, like frustration or irritation, signaling the need for an active pause. During this pause, we can take a few deep breaths, step back from the situation, and ask ourselves key questions. Why am I feeling this way? What values do I want to guide my response? What outcome am I hoping for? This reflective process empowers us to move forward with intention, choosing actions that reflect our true selves and our commitment to Stoic principles. The beauty of the active pause lies in its universal applicability. From minor annoyances to significant conflicts, it's a tool accessible to everyone. It requires no special equipment or specific circumstances, just the willingness to take that momentary step back and choose a different response. As we practice this technique, it becomes a natural part of our repertoire, a habitual response that enhances our ability to live according to Stoic virtues. Find what's funny. This isn't about minimizing our feelings or brushing aside the legitimacy of our frustrations. Instead, it's a profound practice with deep roots in Stoic philosophy. It emphasizes the power of perspective shift as a tool for managing our emotions more effectively. It's about the transformative power of humor and the realization that sometimes the weight we give to our grievances is a choice we can lighten. The Stoics understood that our reactions to external events are within our control. They taught us that by changing our interpretations or judgments of these events, we can change our emotional responses to them. This exercise perfectly exemplifies applying that principle. It challenges us to look at things that typically provoke us and see them through a different lens, one that highlights the absurdity, the irony, or even the simple human folly involved. This isn't just about finding a reason to laugh. It's about recognizing the often exaggerated importance we assign to our anger triggers and choosing a more balanced, healthier response. Consider, for instance, the daily irritations that might make your list. Traffic jams, spilled coffee, a colleague's annoying habit, or a misplaced phone. In the heat of the moment, these can seem like monumental frustrations capable of derailing our entire day. But when we pause and view them from a different angle, their comedic potential begins to emerge. Traffic jams become a collective human experience in patience, or lack thereof. Spilled coffee, a reminder of the universe's playful nudge for chaos. By finding the humor in these situations, we're not diminishing our initial feelings of frustration. Instead, we're giving ourselves permission to move beyond them, to embrace a more joyful and resilient state of mind. This practice also taps into the well-documented physiological and psychological benefits of laughter. Laughter triggers the release of endorphins, the body's natural feel-good chemicals, promoting an overall sense of well-being and temporary relief from pain. It enhances our intake of oxygen-rich air, stimulates our heart, lungs, and muscles, and increases the endorphins released by our brain. Furthermore, laughter can improve our immune system, relieve pain, increase personal satisfaction, and improve mood. Long-term benefits that can significantly contribute to our health and happiness. Moreover, finding humor in our frustrations can foster a sense of connection with others. Shared laughter is one of the quickest ways to bond and reduce social tension. When we share our humorous perspective on common frustrations, we're likely to find that others can relate, creating moments of connection and understanding. This not only helps to dissipate our anger, but also reminds us that we're not alone in our experiences. Find a physical outlet. The Stoics, believing in the virtue of self-discipline and the importance of mind-body harmony, recognized the disruptive nature of a troubled mind on physical well-being and vice versa. They advocated for practices that strengthened the mind's resilience and ensured its control over emotions like anger. Exercise emerged as a powerful tool in this context, a physical manifestation of Stoic principles. It teaches us to redirect turbulent energies and cultivate calmness and balance. Engaging in physical activity, whether a brisk walk, an intense workout, or a tranquil yoga session, serves multiple purposes. Firstly, it acts as a distraction, pulling our focus away from the source of anger and offering a reprieve from the cycle of negative thoughts. This temporary detachment can be incredibly liberating, providing the space and clarity needed to reassess our emotions from a more balanced perspective. More profoundly, exercise influences our physiological state. It triggers the release of endorphins, often referred to as the body's natural mood elevators. These chemicals have the power to mitigate pain and foster a sense of well-being, effectively countering the physical and emotional strain of anger. The act of moving our bodies, pushing through physical limitations, and achieving personal milestones reinforces our sense of self-efficacy and control. It reminds us of our ability to conquer challenges, both on and off the exercise mat. The benefits of exercise extend beyond the immediate rush of endorphins or the distraction it provides. Regular physical activity has been shown to reduce stress, anxiety, and depression over time, contributing to a more resilient and composed emotional state. It enhances our capacity for self-regulation, making it easier to manage our responses to anger-inducing situations. In essence, exercise equips us with a kind of emotional armor, fortifying us against the daily struggles and enabling us to face challenges with stoic calm and determination. As we embark on our exercise routine, let's approach it not merely as a physical task, but as a practice imbued with philosophical significance. Let's be mindful of the rhythm of our breath, the strength in our limbs, and the resilience of our spirit as we move. Let each step, each stretch, each exertion be a testament to our commitment to living a balanced Stoic life. Cultivating gratitude is another practice deeply interwoven with Stoic philosophy. It's not just about saying thank you more often, but about a profound shift in how we view the world and our place within it. By appreciating what we have, understanding the value of our experiences, and seeing the abundance that surrounds us even in difficult times, we open ourselves up to a transformative experience. The Stoics recognize that our focus determines our reality. By choosing to shift our focus from frustrations and anger to the abundance and beauty in our lives, we open ourselves up to a transformative experience. This shift isn't about ignoring challenges or injustices, but about changing our relationship with them. It's about seeing the opportunities for growth, learning, and connection that even our most difficult moments provide. Practicing gratitude means actively looking for the good in our lives, acknowledging it, and appreciating its value. It means waking up each day and recognizing the miracle of life itself, the beauty of the natural world, the kindness of friends, the comfort of home, and the myriad small blessings that we often overlook. It's about realizing that contentment doesn't come from external achievements or possessions, but from an inner sense of appreciation and acceptance of what is. This practice enriches our lives in countless ways. It fosters a sense of contentment that isn't easily shaken by external circumstances. When we're grateful, the setbacks and irritations that once might have sparked anger become less significant, less capable of disturbing our peace. Gratitude strengthens our relationships as it encourages us to see and appreciate the value in others, transforming our interactions and making us more generous, empathetic, and kind. Moreover, gratitude has profound effects on our mental and physical health. Studies have shown that practicing gratitude can improve sleep, reduce stress, enhance our immune system, and contribute to a lower risk of chronic diseases. It can increase our overall satisfaction with life, making us more resilient in the face of adversity and more open to the beauty and opportunities that life offers. But how do we make gratitude a habit? It starts with intention. It requires us to slow down, to pay attention, and to consciously acknowledge the good in our lives. It might involve keeping a gratitude journal, starting or ending our day with a gratitude meditation, or simply expressing our appreciation to others more often, not just through words but through actions. As we close this chapter of our Stoic journey together, remember that the path of growth, resilience, and inner peace doesn't end here. It's woven into the fabric of your daily life, in every breath, every challenge, and every moment of gratitude. Carry the wisdom of and more fati with you. Let it light your way and transform every obstacle into a stepping stone towards your greatest self.